Do you already have your 10,000 hours to be a master of something? Stay tuned. This is Damon Cart from NLP Gym. Genius. Unlock your 10,000 hours using this NLP mind hack. If you haven't already, please click subscribe to this YouTube channel so you can get these videos on a regular basis. Have you been alive for at least 10,000 hours? Of course you have. As of the recording of this video, December 15th, I have now got nearly 400,000 hours of living. In that time, I have had thousands of experiences, and in those experiences, I've selected and collected them until I've created what we call qualities. And those qualities are what makes up our sense of self, our self-concept. You do this, I do this, everybody does this. Do you want to be a genius? It's simple. Remember, I say this often, simple doesn't necessarily mean easy. It's not necessarily easy, it takes a lot of effort. Of the qualities you either possess or don't possess, which one would you like to have more of, or would like to have if you don't feel like you have it at all? Some examples of qualities are intelligence, kindness, positivity, warmth, sexiness, charisma. These are all qualities that you can enhance if you feel like you already have it. You can build into you if you feel like you don't have it. And then if you feel like you're kind of sometimes that and sometimes not, that's what we call an ambiguous quality. You can turn that into a certain quality. Let's take kindness, for example. A lot of people think if they decide that they want to be a kind person and they feel like they haven't been a kind person, that they need to start from ground zero and they need to start doing kind acts. And over a period of, say, years of doing kind acts, and they can finally call themselves a kind person. That sounds like a lot of work to me. What I would rather do is look to my past and my past experiences, because I know that I probably have something close to 10,000 hours of experiences of being kind or experiencing kindness. I don't necessarily have to be the one who is being kind. I can have that experience of someone being kind to me, or even watching someone else be kind to someone else. I have at least 10,000 hours of my 400,000 hours of kindness. I just haven't selected and collected all of those experiences into a category that then defines me as having the quality of kindness. I feel like I'm a kind person, but I don't feel like I've mastered kindness. So if you want to master kindness, you can go back into your kindness experiences, or if you're working on intelligence or positivity, or whatever it is you're working on, go back into your past and find those moments, those times when you experience those qualities. This is a big process. It's the self-concept model that Steve Andreas created, and I can't go into the whole process in this video. It takes me 2 to 3 days to teach the workshop. However, I can give you one good tip on how to do this, and that's basically to collect those experiences. Choose a quality that you want and then go back into your past experiences and collect as many as you possibly can. Take the time to pull in at least 30 experiences of whatever quality it is you're working with. And once you have 30 experiences that you have in your awareness, when do those experiences occur in time? Your past, your present, or your future? Now, you may be thinking, that's crazy. Of course they all occur in the past. If you're a very logical mind like me, that's what you're thinking. However, if you're a very creative person, you might have qualities that you have a sense of the time being in the present and also in the future. You might have created experiences of this quality in your future, which in a sense is future pacing. So it's more about your sense of time. For me, my sense of the present can be 2 weeks ago to 2 weeks into the future. So it's about your sense of time. Did you have a moment of kindness, or did you do anything kind this morning? Or did you witness an act of kindness? These can be really small things. A lot of times they're things that you didn't even think of as having this quality, but if you look deeply, you could totally categorize it as being kind. It could be something as simple as smiling at someone. So once you have those 30 examples, and they're probably in the past, if you, in those first 30 examples, that you pulled in. Some of them were in the present and in the future. You probably are a creative type, and if not, you're probably a more logical type, and there's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and create 30 of these examples in the present and 30 in the future. Now, when you create the ones in the future, make sure you're disassociated. We don't want to give you experiences that you start to misinterpret or make the mistake of thinking they actually happened. When you really associate into a future experience, you can give yourself that sense, and we don't want to do that. You can associate into it if you want to, but make sure you pull back out of it. Your future examples should be disassociated, meaning you should see yourself in the movie, not actually be in the movie. When you're done, you should have 90 examples, 30 in the past, 30 in the present, 30 in the future. Now check in with yourself, and how do you experience that quality now? What does it feel like now? You should be feeling it a lot stronger. The cool thing is that when you have that feeling of that quality, you tend to behave more in that way. It's sort of a feed-forward system. It's a feed-forward, especially when you have experiences in the future that you've created, you will tend to follow and become that. You will become that quality, and you will act in ways that align with that quality more and more. And you can continue to go back into your past, and you can create more in the future, and finally give you that 10,000 hours to mastery, of mastering any quality of your self-concept that you would like to master. Check out our website, nlp-gym.com. Follow us on Facebook for real-time updates on upcoming workshops and free practice sessions that I hold right here in Santa Cruz, California. If you like this video, please click like right down here and leave me a comment or even a question. I will follow up with you. Stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see how you can get your hands on a free NLP online training. Take care.